Welcome to Casual Clixon's unboxing of the Wonder Woman 80th anniversary set. I've got the case here. Let's go ahead and pause for a second while I open this up and see what we got inside. Right now, before we begin, I completely forgot that they were going to include legacy cards. I'm actually pretty excited to see what I got in these two. But I'm going to save one and one after I open each brick. That way we can review the figures first and then take a break with the card. I did the same thing I did last time, which is I tore the tape off each individual booster right there. Hope you can see it. The glue is still nice intact. I do that so that way it is still completely random as I am opening them. As tempted as I am to peek inside, it's more fun if I find out as I go along. There's the booster. I'll try to get everyone in the frame there. Still working on trying to get the right angles on all this. I would be really helpful if you all watching the unboxing have any suggestions or things that you would like to see me do in the unboxing. I would really appreciate it. For now, let's focus on the characters we got. Starting from common over here, Gorilla Knight. That's this sad, lonely gorilla. Gorilla Knight. Then we got Cheetah. The Cheetah. I'm sorry. You know, I have a bad habit of calling some characters correctly. Like Cheetah is one of those characters where I just say Cheetah. I don't know why. I guess that's how we're taught to use that word. I don't know why it's going out of focus. I apologize about that. But anyways, there's a couple other characters. I don't remember which specific ones, but they have a "the" in front of their name. And it's always confusing. Are they a "the" or not? In this case, the card says "the Cheetah." So I'm going to go with what the card says. The figure says the same thing too. But these are the figures themselves. Let me see if I can get a little more light on them. There we go. Usually what I like to do is pick one of these characters and kind of put a little spotlight on them, kind of feature them here a little bit. So we're going to do that with Dr. Poison. I'm sorry, I grabbed Nemesis. We're going to do that with Dr. Poison. He is actually a rare. He has a a trait called Chemistry Genius, which gives him poison. Free. Choose a friendly sidekick. That character can use poison this turn. Hey, that's a pretty good power right there. Considering that Dr. Poison has Godwatch, new keyword, Secret Society of Supervillains, Past, Scientist, and Soldier, those generic keywords definitely give him a lot of options. And hey, he's sidekick friendly. So if you we're going to hopefully go through some sidekicks here which may stand to benefit from Dr. Poison's Chemistry Genius. And he's got a special power on his leadership all throughout his dial, all his 40-point dial, which says leadership. When Dr. Poison uses it and succeeds, you may instead generate a number 003 German soldier on click number 1. Okay, I like that. For 40 points, he's got Mastermind, so he can mastermind that damage to those soldiers. Or anyone else that he happens to share a keyword with. Not bad. I kind of like it. Not the greatest figure, but we'll see what kind of sidekick shenanigans we can pull off throughout. And let's say goodbye to these figures right here. Here we got the next booster. What do we got in here? I see Batman. I mean, I'm grateful for the 100th Batman. Totally joking, by the way. I think I'm wearing a Batman shirt. There's a Batman sign behind me. I love Batman. I do feel for those people who are not so fond of that character. He seems to be being printed in almost every set, alongside Superman and Wonder Woman, but that's okay. That's okay. They've got great stories. It looks like Zeus, Maxi. Oh, and Maxi Zeus? Is that right? Yeah, Zeus and Maxi Zeus. We've got Batman there. I really like the sculpt on this Batman. He may just be a common Batman, but I really like the sculpt. Anyways, hey, Harley Quinn with Wonder Woman's lasso in her hand. No special object though, so I'm guessing that's maybe somewhere else. And the last but not least, DMA Agent. Out of these, the Harley Quinn looks interesting to me, and so does the Zeus though. We'll go with Zeus here. I'm actually curious to see what crazy powers they're able to squeeze into this rare, who has 2-point values, 200 and 100. Let's start with his keyword so we can see what potential theme teams we can start throwing him in. Deity, mystical, and ruler. I love mystical. It's one of my favorite keywords, probably my top 3. Generic keywords. So great. I've got an extra weapon in Zeus. Oh, he's 175 and 100 on his dial. But I'm sorry, on the card, but on the dial it says 200 and 100. I think usually then you have to refer to the card, right? If I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure that's the case, so we'll go with that. Zeus has a trait, a god among us, sideline active, unique modifier. Friendly captains and sidekicks modify attack +1 when attacking one or more characters with the deity keyword. Not bad. It's okay. Kind of specific with deities, but can still be helpful. He's got improved targeting, ignores hindering terrain, which is good on a ranged character like Zeus here with 3 targets and 7 range. Let's see. He's got a special power almost throughout his entire dial on his attack that says Shock and Awe, Penetrating Psychic Blast. When Zeus hits, each hit character halves their speed until your next turn. That's pretty cool. I always love messing with opponents' strategies and, reducing their speed down to half is actually a really great tactic to use. So far, I'm really liking this Zeus here. Yeah, the fact that he's got that throughout almost all his dial with probability control is fantastic. And it looks like he might have stop clicks. Let's see. Stop. Impervious. Each time this click is revealed after resolutions, knock back each opposing character within range 2 squares. Okay, that's cool. And then if you've been watching some of the casual clicks tactics that I've been going over, the new pack and the new rules, it's a lot easier to knock characters back. So this power, it doesn't really require you to do anything besides take damage. I mean, that's obviously something you don't want to happen. But he's got mystics to kind of keep your opponent second guessing with that mystics team ability, and cosmic energy as well. Starting to see that being printed on the DC side now, and great damage values, 5 and 4 all throughout. Can't wait to field this Zeus. See what he's got. Third booster from the same brick. The case, I don't know, it looks smaller to me when I got it. I thought they had messed up my order. I don't know, it just looks like a smaller case to me. Maybe I'm just getting used to these unboxings and I'm seeing a smaller size. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, you all don't care. Oh, I'm sorry, look at that. Here I am yapping away, not showing the booster pack. How dare I? How dare I keep these treats all to myself? Ooh, who's this? I can't make sense of that through the plastic. But I'm going to put the card here. Firstborn. It's a super rare. For this set, I did watch the Scott Porter unboxing. And that's about it. Some stuff here and there on HC Realms. Going through the unit section, but not really delving too much into it. Wanting to stick true to my unboxing formula. I like to kind of go into these kind of blind, just to see, what kind of ideas go through my head. And maybe there's some good ideas hidden in there that you all want to try out. And let me know if that works out for you. But we're going to look at Firstborn here. Firstborn has animal, brute, deity, mystical, and warrior keywords. So no named keywords. They're all just generic keywords, which is fine now, actually, right? He's got no real name. Impressive. He's got a trait. Acquiring the strength of my enemies. I already like where this is going. Okay. Mystical. I'm telling you, mystical. Firstborn starts the game on click number 4. Steal energy. When he uses it, he instead heals 1 click for each action token on a hit target and may heal past his starting line. Well, let's see, because while that sounds pretty neat and we're going to have to see if he's got some sort of move and attack, because he's got 0 range. He is a giant. He is giant sized. I missed that upon looking at it first time. But he does have the giant symbol. I'm going to put him on his red starting line. Okay. He's got a movement power on his fourth, which is his first, and his 8th click. And it says, Giant Retaliation, descending from Mount Olympus. Okay, maybe he's going to redeem himself here. Oh, is this supposed to be like the Titans from Greek mythology, maybe? Anyways, phasing, teleport, and plasticity. Interesting combination. Power action. If no friendly character has been placed this turn, choose an opposing character within 6 squares that attacked Firstborn or damaged a friendly character since your last turn. Place Firstborn such that he can make a close attack targeting the chosen characters and do so. If the chosen opposing character has 2 action tokens, after resolutions, remove an action token from Firstborn. Okay, cool. So it's kind of a way to keep him going. I don't like that he doesn't have that he's lacking move and attack. And he's got 2 stop clicks, one on the one he starts with, I guess for when he heals beyond his original starting line, his blue starting line, and one on the end, one on the last click, which is stop impervious. At the end of your turn, each adjacent opposing character an action token. So give each adjacent opposing character an action token. If you can't, deal them 1 penetrating damage instead. I like that. So it's not just limited to the action tokens. It'll still punish you if you can't add an action token on them. Pretty cool power. And finally, a damage power all throughout his dial that says Divine Aura. Firstborn modifies attack and defense +1 for each action token and on adjacent opposing characters. Pretty cool. The defense +1 is good, but adding +1 attack to that is great. Figuring a way out to give him some sort of move, getting him to move before he makes an attack would be the way to go. Right off the top of my head, I can't really think of anything. But that is the Heroclix life. Unfortunately, with the thousands of figures available, it's not really possible, right, to know all the possible combos without collaborating or communicating with other people. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Hey, look at that. Bridging the gap. Casual clicksing. You heard it here, folks. I don't know. I'm just trying to fill the silence. Based off the cards, again with this, I need to stop that. I need to put these here. There we go. Ooh, pink. Look at that. Cersei. Yeah, that's definitely who I'm going to take a look at. The other characters are the Cheetah, Batman, Nubia. Interesting. Steve Trevor. Looks just like the guy from the movie. And Cersei. So let's look at Cersei here. I'm still going to put the other ones here in frame so you can look at them and bask in all their glory. And who knows, maybe they'll help you make up your mind if you're still on the fence about ordering a set. Honestly, what really sold me on getting a set of the Wonder Woman 80th anniversary, I wasn't too sold on getting a case, maybe a brick, was the WizKids promo. I'm really digging 3 out of 4 of those promos. I hope to get one of those 3 of the 4 promos, but knowing my luck, I'll probably end up with the one that I don't really want. But who knows? I may end up liking it anyway. But here we go. So this is the crew from what looks like the 5th. Oh no, this is the 4th booster pack. Oh wow, okay. I've got a lot to go. Yay. So Cersei, right there, Cersei. Is she in the shot? Yes, she is. There she goes. She's got a trait, 2 traits actually. The first one that says, the power of all 3 Wonder Woman combined. Cersei may start the game with any Wonder Woman equipment equipped. That's pretty good. I like to customize characters. I like characters that give me a lot of options on the battlefield. Because of course you can't prepare for everything, but if you get characters that can try to prepare for everything, why not, right? That's what it feels like this Cersei is trying to do. The next trait says a more brutal approach. Once per turn, when Cersei KOs an opposing character with an attack, after resolutions, choose one. Heal 2 clicks or make an attack. Okay. Once per turn. Okay, there we go. I was like, is there a limit to this? But it says once per turn when Cersei KOs an opposing character. So she has to KO someone. Then she can either heal 2 or make an attack. And since you can only activate it once per turn, that's it. But great. She's got the Mystic's team ability too. With invulnerability to start with. Charge, blades, probability control. For 75 points, looks very solid. Considering that she does start with a Wonder Woman equipment equipped. I guess depending on the equipment, like I said, since I haven't really dived too much into the set, I don't really know what's there lurking underneath unless I happen to luckily pull one. And that Wonder Woman Allied Team ability, which gives her super senses all throughout on a result of a 6. And hey, look at that. I didn't know that. She has a close combat dial, I guess you could say, right? One that actually both sides could work. Because she's got 6 range, 11 attack, blades, charge. So yeah, maybe Cersei. And then the Mystics team ability, I think, may break her even. May make her worth playing. Oh, and I forgot her keywords. Amazon, Injustice League, Deity, and Mystical. Hey, I notice a theme going on here with Mystical. So, not only am I already looking forward to getting that particular promo figure that they're including with the brick, but apparently there's some sort of mystical thing going here. And I guess it makes sense, being a Wonder Woman set. I just hadn't really thought about it too much. Ooh, look at this. This one is packed with stuff. Oh, that's a chase right there. That is, I believe... No, that... Who is this? Yeah, that's Guy Gardner. I was like, he doesn't have his trademark red hair. But whatever. And Mary Shazam. That's actually one of my wants from this set. Ooh. Sorry, I got a little giddy there. So this case. Oh, you know what? I had Mary Shazam confused with Mary Marvel, the super rare. That's my bad. So this makes my choice pretty easy then on who to kind of review. And we're going to take a look at Guy Gardner. Let's see what's in here. Oh, Angleman's angler thingy. I honestly don't know what it's called. Oh, it is called the Angler. How about that? Look at that. Ooh, Chainsaw Red. Yes, that is Guy Gardner's object. There it is. There's that. There's that. And let me get these figures out of their little cage here. There's an Amazon Warrior. There's a Mary Shazam. There is another Gorilla Knight. The army grows. The army of apes. Apes strong together. I don't know how that goes. I've only seen that movie once. Or apes together strong, right? Okay. Anyways, Guy Gardner here. Let's take a look at him. I knew he was in the set. I think I've seen a picture of him or something, but I didn't really see what he does. I don't even, oh, there's his card. And the chainsaw. Okay. All right. Is everyone in the set? In the frame? Yes, they are. So let's get this started here. Guy Gardner. He's got construct free. If no construct generated by Guy Gardner was on your force this turn, generate a red construct. Okay, so let's say he generates that red construct. Now what? He's got a special power that says 6 against 1. Bring it on. Quake. When Guy Gardner uses it and targets 2 or more characters, instead of dealing damage, he deals damage equal to the number of adjacent opposing characters plus 1. Okay, what? Okay. Wait. So let me get this right. He deals, so it's an instead. So it's not a modifier. Instead of dealing damage, he deals damage equal to the number of adjacent opposing characters plus 1. It makes me wonder because it's not a modifier, right? It says instead. So if it is a replacement, and there are 1, 2, how many possible characters can be adjacent to you? Let's say opposing characters. And I would be missing 1 here and here. Oh, 3, 6, 8. 3, 6, yeah, 8 plus 1, 9. Is that right? Can he deal a quake of 9 to some unfortunate soul? I mean, that seems really good. And then you consider that he also has exploit weakness. And now they work in tandem. Is that a thing? Am I making things up? That seems really good. Red Lantern Corps, Herald, and Warrior keywords. And the chainsaw itself has stats too. Flurry Blades. I like it. 50 points? As if everything else wasn't already looking good. He's only worth 50 points. Okay, he's kind of got a glass jaw, right? That 18 defense should help him, but no invulnerability, invincible, whatever, what have you. Okay, so I got a chase on the first brick. I'm hoping that I get another chase. I'd be asking for too much. But hey, I mean, if I'm going to ask for stuff, I may as well ask for stuff to make it worth it. Let's see here. Ooh, I see a Superman. Let me see. Superman. Is that supposed to be Antiope? Green Lantern. Allied Soldier. Nice. And Nemesis. Oh, it's Teen Lantern, not Green Lantern. My bad. Looking at the pack that I got here, I'm going to go with Nemesis here. I want to see what this guy is, or who he is. Superman. Allied Soldier. Nemesis. I wonder what he's holding. Antiope. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Scott Porter never says it right, so I never know how to say it. And Teen Lantern. What is this? This I had never seen, actually. I'm going to take a look at Teen Lantern instead. She looks like a very fascinating character. I want to know why she has like a power gauntlet or something. Let's see if there's any explanation in here. This says hacking the Green Lantern battery. It's a defensive power that she has to start with and through the first half of her dial. It says barrier. Barrier is free, but only to generate 1 marker. That's still good. When Teen Lantern uses probability control, you may choose one of her barrier markers and she may count range and draw line of fire as if she occupied that square. Hey, alright. And alongside with that, she's got the Green Lantern team ability and the police team ability. So very team-friendly character, can protect them with barrier, can grant them probability control. She has probability control, so she can draw line of fire from herself. For 75 or 30 points, I don't know if the 75-point version is worth it, seeing as how I don't want to say the values here are mediocre, but I think I think she would be more valuable as a 30-point support character rather than a 75-point point sink in your team. That's just my opinion. Maybe yours is different, but I could definitely see myself using her at 30 points a lot. With that free barrier, free probability control. I'm sorry, not free probability control, but the free barrier markers. I never have enough free stuff on Heroclix. It's like the hidden golden rule of Heroclix. Free actions are good. This one looks very packed as well. Very interesting to see. I'm very interested to see what's in here, actually. Let's see. I'll put those there for you all to look at while I unpack this gargantuan figure. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I remember Scott Porter unboxing this. And, oh, the Lasso of Truth. Okay, I wonder who that belongs to. Well, maybe the Wonder Woman in this booster pack, huh? What do you all think? Leave a comment down below if you think this Lasso of Truth belongs to the Wonder Woman that came in this booster pack. The answer may surprise you. Three out of 4 Heroclix player hate this guy. Kind of tough. I kind of want to look at that Ferdinand here, just because he looks awesome. But I want to take a look at this object. I want to see what this object does, because if you remember, we pulled a character earlier that can equip. Oh, it was Cersei that can equip any Wonder Woman equipment. So why not start thinking ahead, right? And this is Diana Prince, by the way, kind of lanky with that white pantsuit. We're going to take a look at this Wonder Woman, the Lasso of Truth that she comes with. Has an effect. Incapacitate with a range of 4 as free. Free incapacitate is not bad. When the equipped character uses it, if they have the Wonder Woman team ability, each opposing character adjacent to the original targets also become targets. Okay. So you can incapacitate more than one character. Free. If the equipped character is named Wonder Woman, which hopefully she will be, remove this object from the game and don't score it. If you do, equip that Wonder Woman with any other Wonder Woman equipment from outside the game. Okay, cool. So it's kind of like a free way to get rid of it if you're not going to use it so much. I like it. It's not bad. Not the best, but not bad either. So let's see what this Wonder Woman brings to the table. Princess of Themyscira. Wonder Woman may start the game with any Wonder Woman equipped. Wait, I'm sure they meant to say Wonder Woman equipment equipped, right? Anyways, shifting focus. Free. If Wonder Woman began to turn on your map, replace her with another character with this trait. When Wonder Woman uses shifting focus, Wonder Woman, while equipped with a Wonder Woman equipment, remove that object from the game and don't score it instead of unequipping it. Okay. So you do lose the object, but you don't score it either. So not a bad trade-off, I suppose, if you really need to shift that focus. Let me see what she brings to the table. Dial-wise, she's got Amazon, Justice League, Trinity, and Warrior. Justice League is a T word I want to focus on here for myself anyway. Unique modifier. I will hold them. Opposing characters within range modify defense -1 for each action they have. Did they mean action token? Again, another misprint on the same card. And this is a rare card, mind you. Okay, whatever. 7 clicks for 75 points is always good. 12 attack, 3 damage. The damage is okay. I mean, I'm not gonna, write home about it. Who writes home nowadays anyway? But 2 target incapacitate. This is nothing very special. Maybe it's useful in certain situations. To me, anyway. Of course, you are welcome to your opinion. I'm sure I'll still give it a shot because I have been wrong before. Not afraid to admit that I am wrong a lot. From last set, I think, the Future Foundation set, I was wrong about a character. I still think she has a very narrow use, but not as useless as I thought she was. Talking about Sue Storm or Invisible Woman, whatever she's called, from the set. But anyways, focusing on, hey, is this a prime? Yes, it is. Well, we're going to look at the prime. Definitely going to look at the prime. But we also got Huntress as a sidekick. Hey, DMA agent, sidekick as well. Jason, Strife, and Tolifhar. I don't know how to say that. You try it. It isn't, the lens is not reversed. That's actually how you spell that. I'm just trying to kill time here for, as opposed to you all hearing me just the plastic. I thought I'd lighten the mood with some jokes. I never say they'd be good jokes though, but hey, why not give it the old college try? Who says that nowadays anyway? Anyways, let's take a look at this guy here, or monkey here. What has he got? He's got Gorilla City, Animal, and Ruler. Might I suggest an alliance? Maybe. When establishing theme teams, characters on your starting force with the Gorilla City keyword gain the Amazon keyword. Hey, I like this guy already. Friendly sidekicks can use Sidestep. Okay, I'm loving this guy so far. Well, how many points is he? 40 points. He's got the Wonder Woman team ability. Okay, let's keep going. Leader of the Gorilla Knights. Leadership. When Tolifar uses it and succeeds, you may instead generate a Gorilla Knight on click number 1. Pretty cool. So not only is leadership a good power, but you can also potentially generate some sidekicks. I'm going to guess that they also have the sidekick designation, so they work well with the sidestep that he has. For 40 points, not a bad dial, I suppose. I like the fact that he has 2 bolts, and that's relevant in close combat now. The 18 defense regen, it's not bad, right? Regen at the end of the dial is never bad. The 18 boosting it, hopefully he survives to use it, or fend off attackers with that close attack. Not bad, not the greatest of prime characters, but at 23B, he's the uncommon, I'm guessing, the uncommon prime. Still good. I like to mix theme teams every once in a while, and Tolifar here is definitely going to be an asset to my Gorilla City Amazon theme team. I don't know. I'm making things up as I'm going here, folks. Try to keep up. Again, trying to fill the silence. Instead of offering insightful advice, here I am making bad jokes. This one has 2 Wonder Woman and a gargantuan creature in here. Ooh, that's Giganta. Not Gargantua, but Giganta. Gargantuan Giganta. I forgot about these cards. Yes, okay, here we go. Let's get Giganta out of this prison, first of all. I remember seeing a Justice League Unlimited episode where she was in prison. Or she was busting someone out of prison. Regardless, she was not happy. She was not a happy lady. To either have been there or to have been busting someone out. May have been busting someone out. I like the way this Wonder Woman looks. I don't know why. I think it's the colors. They got good colors on her. This one looks okay. Maybe it's the tiara. I don't know. But this lighting is not doing this Giganta justice. Unfortunately. Oh, look at her face. You can really see the washes that they use on her sculpt, but it doesn't look that bad in person. I think it may be the lighting just kind of throwing a little, just some of the things off. I can't decide between that Wonder Woman or Giganta. I like them both. So I'm going to go with the higher rarity, and that happens to be Giganta. Wonder Woman is actually the number 1 from the set. Maybe if she had come with an object, I would have liked taking a look at her. But sadly, we'll take a look at Giganta instead. I'm saying sadly because she could be good. She's got a ton of keywords, starting with Female Furies, Injustice League, Legion of Doom, Secret Six, Secret Society of Supervillains, Suicide Squad, and Scientist. So she'll very team friendly. Will most definitely find a home anywhere. She's got 2-point values, 100 points and 30 points. A trait to start with, Giant Retaliation, Villains Unite. Basically, the Giant Retaliation ability. This one says, if Giganta is on a theme team, this trait is activated as free instead. Because she has it activated as a power. So instead of using a power, if she's on a theme team, she activates it for free. So she can make that attack. And remember to make that attack before you carry someone, because that counts as being placed. And then activate it for free. Yeah, and then so she could charge, make her attack, and then you can still use this to activate it for free. Place her somewhere else. Yeah, because it says place. Wow, okay. So she's got some, what's it called? Some reach. She's got some pretty good reach. That's a decent representation of Giganta and what she can do on the battlefield. So far, so good, WizKids. Let's see. Size manipulation. At the beginning of your turn, you may choose that Giganta has giant symbol until your next turn. If you do, she takes a maximum of 2 damage from attacks until your next turn. Okay, so she starts standard size. As you can see, she has the standard size symbol. As free, at the beginning of your turn, you can choose that. So it's not for free. It happens at the beginning of your turn, so you have to decide then. And if you do, she takes a maximum of 2 attacks, but she's a giant. So remember that with giants, they do have that extra reach, but they are easier to see. So they become easier targets. So that definitely helps someone like Giganta be able to tank some damage and survive the initial onslaughts, as limiting the damage to maximum 2 damage per turn. Maximum 2 damage per attack is what I meant to say. She's got the Injustice League team ability, which means that if she rolls 10 to 12 on an attack, remove an action token from her, which is great. So that means she can keep on dishing out that damage. And 9 clicks, 100 points. Not a bad investment considering the amount of reach she has in attacks. 11 attacks, 4 damage to start with, which drops to 3 all throughout, but then Close Combat Expert kind of helps redeem that. So that way she can keep hitting for 4 damage throughout her dials. So far, so good. Seeing some stuff I didn't expect. Some things that seem workable. And one thing that seems really broken, unless I'm wrong about the whole Guy Gardner not being a modifier because it's being replaced. Felix Faust. Felix Faust. He's a super rare, so we're definitely going to take a look at him. As if my didn't give it away who we were going to take a look at. And by the way, incidentally, this is also the last booster for this particular brick. For the next brick, seeing as how this is already running up to 40 minutes. Not that I mind, but I still haven't gotten any feedback from you all. Whether or not you don't mind these really long unboxings, or if you just want me to cut to the chase. So I'm still dabbling in the process of fixing or finding a better format, or a format that works for everyone. Or for the majority anyway. Let's see here. 60 points or 30 points. Mystics team ability. Injustice League. Secret Society of Supervillains. And Mystical. Okay, now we're talking. I mean, I love the other 2 keywords as well. But Mystical, you can mix and match Marvel, DC. That's always fun. Trait. A deal worthy of my namesake. When an opposing character within range would use Outwit, Probability Control, or Perplex, roll a d6. On a 1, that character can use the power an additional time this turn. On a 4 or 5, that use of that power has no effect. Okay. And 6, the use of that power has no effect, and after resolutions, deal that character 1 penetrating damage. So you've got a 50-50 chance of your opponent not being able to use Outwit, Probability Control, or Perplex, and that's per use. They do have to be within range, but not within line of fire. And his range is 8. Okay, this Felix Faust, to me so far, looks good. So let's continue. At 60 points, what else does he bring to the table? He's got stealth. Good. That way he stays protected. And he has stealth all throughout also. But this special power that's called Traveling the Ley Line gives him stealth. And free, place Felix Faust in a square up to 4 squares away from his current square. Okay. So he gets... Place him anywhere. It doesn't have to be within hindering. So he's not restricted. So you just place him within 4 squares. This looks really good. Because what that means essentially is that it's going to be hard to base him, right? Because he does this for free. Even if he has 2 tokens, he could activate it for free and get away from the character that's trying to track him down. And a character like Felix Faust, who has 8 range, 11 attack, penetrating psychic blast, is usually, of course, you want to keep your range. And he has a special power all throughout his dial too, which says Outwit, Probability Control, and Enhancement. So not only is he dealing damage on his own with that penetrating blast, he's also helping his teammates deal more with Enhancement. Dishing it back with that Mystics. I'm so happy to have pulled that Felix Faust as well. Let's not forget one of the legacy cards here that we're going to open up. Going to try to be careful with this, so bear with me. The first time ever that I opened the legacy pack, I unfortunately did cut too deep, and now I remembered after that first time, that bitter first time, to kind of cut at the legacy card. So if you've never opened one up, you may want to be careful. Word to the wise. Is that how you say it? Wonder Woman. Hey, cool. And I actually just bought, recognized her right away from Batman the Animated Series. I actually just got the case for Batman the Animated Series a couple months back. I had bought into it kind of late. Still wanted to get it because Batman the Animated Series is probably my favorite cartoon. My favorite animated series. And this Wonder Woman, I recognized her right away. So I'm glad I'm going to be able to reuse her, seeing as how I believe she's going to cycle out soon. I don't know. Anyways, 80 years of Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman has a Wonder Woman team ability and may start the game with any Wonder Woman equipment equipped. Justice League Unlimited, that's that trait that we've seen scattered throughout the Justice League. Lasso Capture, Incapacitate. Here we go. Incapacitate. When Wonder Woman hits after resolutions. When Wonder Woman hits after resolutions, you may place a hit character of the same or smaller size adjacent to her. That character has immobile until your next turn. Cool. Okay, so she just needs to hit with that incapacitate. They get immobile. And you place them adjacent to her. So if she can follow that up, I was hoping maybe she had like Close Combat Expert or something to kind of follow that up. But since she doesn't, she still has Empower, meaning that if she can drag them, lasso them towards her and position them with some smart positioning and that Empower boost, you could definitely still get some good amounts of damage in there. And for 75 points, though, I don't know. A little disappointed. 75 points. She does have Invincible. I guess that's something. Okay. Hopefully the next Legacy card is better. But we'll save that till the end. So for these, I am actually just going to open the boosters. Show you what I got. So that way you're not left hanging. Hey, the Flash. I think this is the super rare. So I am still going to pop them out of their booster and leave the card there. And I'll make sure that the card is playing throughout the video too, as well, so you can take a look at it in case you yourself have been holding off on purchasing the set or even looking at spoilers, what have you. And the Flash here has the Justice Society keyword. And this is Barry Allen Flash. I mentioned that because that's actually one of my favorite keywords, named keywords anyway, the Justice Society and Defenders team abilities. I always love to mess around with those. He doesn't seem to have that. Well, he has wild card, so that's awesome. And PD team ability as well. Can't wait to see what this Flash does. Ooh, and he's got a very unique looking dial. We'll put these off to the side here. So if I decide to go back and take a look at the Flash, he'll still be in the frame. And we'll take a look at him more towards the end, unless I get something else more special. But I think I'd be asking for too much, getting 2 chases. I did get 2 chases in the Batman the Animated Series booster case. So I'm hoping luck repeats itself here. I think the fanciest thing I got there was her, Star Sapphire. I think she's a rare in the pack. Yes, she is. And yes, Gorilla Knight is a sidekick, so that's great. So that works with that Prime character we pulled earlier, as I had suspected. I'll leave that there. I'm sure you all just want to see me open boosters by this point. Thanks for hanging in there, watching me unbox all of this for you. There's that huge bull again. And a couple Wonder Womans, Mary Shazam, Cersei in a different getup. Pretty cool. Looks kind of like roulette. To me, anyway. I could be wrong. Again, I am wrong a lot. I am human, you know. Supergirl. Hey, oh, hey. I guess it didn't hurt to ask for an extra chase, huh? I think she's a chase, right? Yes, she is. Amazing. This is the 4th booster pack of the 2nd case. Pretty cool. So now, I'm going to have to ask for another Prime. Make it happen, WizKids. Make it happen. I have been blessed by the gods of mystics here. Devastation. Man, even this one looks cool. What is she, a dwarf or something? So many cool characters that I know very little to nothing of. I'm going to put those over there. I'll leave these here. Let's take a look at this Supergirl. Why not? Why not? So let's start. A little excited if you can't tell. So I pulled a 2nd chase here. Secret 6. That's her trait. Outwit. Supergirl modifies attack +1 when attacking 1 or more characters with a shared keyword. If there are 6 or more friendly characters with the Secret 6 keyword on your force, opposing characters can't use Protected Outwit or Safeguard Outwit. Okay, so you got to squeeze a lot of them in there to get that benefit. But still not bad. Another trait, I'm here to give you a chance. When Supergirl would damage a character without an infection token, give them an infection token. Characters with infection tokens gain the monster keyword. Okay, where is this going? And a special attack power. Poison, when Supergirl uses it, characters within range and with infection tokens are considered adjacent and damage dealt to them is penetrating. Oh, so she can poison you from across the map then? Oh no, they still have to be within range. Okay, so 8 range. Good. I was like, let's not break all of these chase figures. Superman ally team ability. Cool with the 8 range, 12 attack, penetrating psychic blast, 175 points or 75 points, and the Injustice League team ability. Not bad, right? She can. She looks like she can dish out some pretty good chunks of damage with that close combat expert. She's got impervious, high defense regeneration. Dark Knight's keyword, Kryptonian, Metropolis, Secret 6, and Monster. Ooh. Let's keep going here. I am still hoping for that 2nd Prime. Lex Luthor super rare. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a decent amount of super rares. This the distribution on this one compared to the House of X, by the way, much better. Thank you, WizKids. Thank you for fixing that, by the way. Lex Luthor, yes. Metropolis, Red Sun, politician and scientist. Okay, so he's the Earth Sun, Red Sun version, and he's got an ability that can generate either Bizarro or Green Light. Hey, designed by Isaac Arnold Berkowitz, 2019 Heroclix World Champion. Congratulations, Isaac. Congratulations. Next booster pack. Can't wait to see what he does, Ivan. I hope you designed a fun Heroclix for me to mess with. I love Mastermind figures, by the way, so can't wait to see what you did with Luther. May not see what he gets. Might not get to see what he does in this unboxing. However, with the plethora of unboxing videos out there, I'm sure you'll find your fill of stuff. Hey, Silver Swan, Medusa, Apollo, Minotaur, and Amazon Warrior. I'm going to take some of these figures out here because they actually look pretty impressive. I know that's not something I've been focusing on too much. I did with Giganta a little bit and some others. But the sculpts on this set, some of them are pretty good. Like this one here. It's very solid, very sturdy. The wings themselves are a little flimsy, but I mean, I'd rather them a little flimsy than too sturdy and them just kind of snapping off all the time. And I wonder if, it has something to do with this increase in size, that they're able to get more details in there. They're able to integrate some of that harder plastic into these figures to make them more durable, more worth buying, right? I guess. Give us our money's worth. And I'm digging it. I like the little additions they've done here to all of these little stands kind of that they added to the... I mean, it makes a difference. It really does. You're paying this much extra, even if it's not added to the character. Show me where that's extra that I am paying for per booster is getting invested into. If the sculpts are not great, the distribution is not great, where is that extra money going to? And I'm glad I'm seeing much better improvements this time around regarding sculpt quality, distribution quality. Definitely a step in the right direction. This next case has that giant bull again. I think that's just a generic version, or it was the name version, I forget. But it also has Miss Martian, Huntress, Diana Prince, and Cersei. I think the only one we haven't seen me pull is Miss Martian. I'll make sure to put her in a frame here and get these guys out of the way. They're a little big. They're a little too big. They take up too much space, don't fit in a frame. Taking all this valuable real estate away from these other cool looking figures, I think. Maybe I'm just biased to red. I seem to notice a pattern there. And I also thought that this Cersei looked pretty cool. She looked kind of like roulette. As you can see, very slick hairdo. 3 more booster packs. You all are the real MVPs, by the way. Hanging in there. Putting up with me. The audacity. This looks like a repeat booster. Jason, Zeus, Mary Shazam, Amazon of Bana Migdal, and Wonder Woman. Common. Yeah, this looks like a repeat booster. Just when I was starting to sing WizKids praises about the distribution. Or not. Jason, I don't remember Jason, but... Jason seems like such a forgettable name in a game with The Flash, Superman, Huntress, right? I mean, Jason, you kind of forget that. Sorry, Jasons, if there are any Jasons out there, no insult to your name, but in the world of superheroes with cool names, having a first name as your superhero name, I guess, is not the greatest. Dr. Psycho, I forgot he was in this set. Let me pull him out. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Looks like a Muppet, right? Or a puppet, actually. More than a Dr. Psycho. But I'm always excited to pull these figures for that. Improved targeting, ignores elevated, ignores hindering, ignores characters. That, to me, is always a beautiful sight to see. The only thing I don't like is that he starts with telekinesis instead of psychic blast. And so without a way to push him off of that click, you're kind of chancing him not landing on that click. He does have a stop click, which is fine. But I don't know. I would have preferred him backwards dialed, but maybe I'm asking for too much. Anyways, let's keep opening these boosters. Oh, is this the last one? If I missed one, I'll make sure to put it in the comments below. I think that happened in one of my unboxings, but I did end up putting it in the comments below, and I ended up tweeting it as well, I think. Which, by the way, if you're not following me on Twitter or Instagram, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I post different kinds of content there all the time. At Heroclix. More than welcome to follow me. Donna Troy. Okay, so I didn't get one of the super rares I was really hoping to get. But nonetheless, I ended up with 2 chase figures. Didn't get the 2 primes, sadly. But I guess I'd be kind of asking for too much, pushing my luck there. And in an effort to try to keep it under an hour, last thing I'm going to do here is open up the legacy card. But there's the last booster incorporated into what I've been keeping in the frame there. Getting overwhelmed with figures. Too many figures, not enough space. Or the more simple looks. Look at that. See, because I was immediately attracted to Psycho Man. Dr. Psycho, I'm sorry. And his trendy black and white costume. And then here I am with Donna Troy with her trendy black and silver costume. Maybe there's a theme hidden in there that a designer could help me out with that I'm not seeing. But last but not least, the legacy card. The second legacy card here in my possession, by the way, right here, still sealed. Gonna open it up with a box cutter, so I'm very careful to open it from the very top and not from the slit that WizKids provides, because that's too close for comfort. That's what caused the damage to my Cersei legacy card. Was it Cersei? I forget her name. It's not Cersei. Terrible. The same legacy card. Now I wonder if there are other legacy cards out there. Anyways, I guess, you know, you can't win them all. I got 2 chases. Yay. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching.